right. Well, that was quite a morning. I'm still kind of riding that high. So we're going to jump back into our Alien Ataegina game. For those who didn't join us last time, we are running a game where essentially our players are what are called runners. Runners are the only people who go above ground from the underground holds to basically be diplomats, to be the farrier of goods, and they're one of the few that actually see the sun because there are demons everywhere that have spewed forth from Black Smoke Mountain. And the technology of this game is basically still in the Bronze Age. The spear and the shield were the tools of the battlefield. Now the major tool is simply hiding if a demon happens to catch you above ground. The knife that each runner carries is called their little friend because they don't use it for combat against, well, they don't use it against combat against demons. They do apparently use them against combat against humans. But to take their own life so that they're not taken back to Black Smoke Mountain where the spiders will turn them into demons themselves. And so last time...
into a demon.
Yeah, magic.
Oh, that's true. They magic them into... Excuse me. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just still excited from this morning.
It's okay.
So, at last go, our runners were making their way to Lamenth Hold, carrying the weight of several bricks of plinth fruit and carpentine powder in order to trade with the Lamenthians their white flowers, which can be turned into a tea to remove the effects of weakness disease. On their way, our runners happen to find the bodies of some of their fellow hold members, and things did not go well because those hold members were killed by other humans, or at least that's how it appeared. And so a combat ensued in between runners who identified them as being from Keflin Hold, and one of them, when they died, screamed very loudly. And that is where we pick up with our players. So, my would-be soon dead players, what's the game here?
All right. So I think I mentioned at the very end, after giving this man Brandon what I believe to be an honorable death, slitting his throat with the little friend, the way that he deserved, in my opinion. I quickly grabbed the sack that he has on his back. I looked into it for a moment, but just a very quick moment, maybe even warranting an observation check because of how quick I do this. It's up to you. I'm looking to see if they have the spoils of loot, which is to say, if this person's taken the flowers.
Yeah, because they had the bag. They had the packs.
Got a bag
packs.
from the returning, folks from Dakotera.
So you open it up, and inside you see the typical wrapped packaging of the Lamenthian flowers. Yes.
And how full is the sack?
Full.
Oh shit. And
like
where
it
am
was...
I at encumbrance-wise? I think I'm
if
fully
you pick
encumbered.
that up along with your... Yeah, you are fully encumbered as of right now. If you pick that up, you're going to start taking the encumbered effects.
All right. I say to the group, now that all secrecy is gone, remove the sacks from their bodies. Place them in the cabin. Let's leave. Now. I take the sack, drop it here, and, expect my comrades to do the same. And then we out.
I think we should put on our Heidi suits and go back to being quiet.
Agreed. Heidi suits stay on during this entire affair.
I finally emerge from the bush I've been hiding in and look around kind of confused and ask what happened here? Why did they attack us?
Grab the sacks, put them in the cabin.
Sunbat gazes upon the great white beam which now rends his world.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? what is that?
So that would be the gods have blessed you.
With
Shut
a
up.
random white spot on roll line.
Actually, hold on. That went the wrong way. I was
Oh.
on the map side, not the token side, when I was trying to move stuff. There you go.
We understand.
There you go.
I'm gonna move up to these bushes and begin re-upping my Heidi suit.
Ah, very good.
And I would
Oh, yeah.
follow Andromede's orders while also cautiously kind of looking around and expecting one of these bushes to have someone jump out of it.
Grabbing a sack.
And so you're taking from the red, I assume. Yes, you said?
Yes, the Caminus.
Yes, those are the Caminus leaves. Okay.
Caminus, sorry.
Just checking. Oh, you're good. Okay. So each one of them is carrying a pack, and it very much looks like it's the 3 Docatarian packs. 3 of them.
Alright, I put it in the Caminus, and I'm gonna remember the spot to come back later, but we can't stay here.
So,
And while they're all
um,
doing
I-
that, I'm kind of watching around, looking for anything out of the ordinary.
Out of character, the flowers in the sacks, is that what we were going
That's
to
what we're here
Lemonhold
for.
to-
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, we
that's
you
what
couldn't
we're
now.
delivering for trade.
That was the fucking
No.
goods.
that's what
Oh,
you're
we're
picking
going-
up from
Picking up.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I mean.
Lament.
So
Yeah,
we
yes,
that's
can
you
just
are
go-
carrying.
we
Shipment
can just go
shipment
back
acquired.
home, right?
We could actually go back right
Yeah,
now.
no,
and
yeah.
it would be okay.
That's what Sunbat's assuming we're doing. I mean, we have the fucking goods. Mission accomplished. We withdraw. Our
I'm
objective is to bring this shit back alive.
taking what I can hold and awaiting further orders.
Yeah, I
picking
would
up
look to everybody
these.
else and say if there's anything more that I can carry, then I can help too.
Well, we could leave our sacks that we brought with us here and go back and then try to continue the mission as such.
Encumbrance, what is it based off of? Mobility?
Strength.
So
Agility?
because it's strength. So your
Okay.
strength. So essentially, if you take both packs, you are going to break the encumbrance level. So anytime that you want to run or crawl, you have to make a mobility check, and if you fail in a combat check, you basically either have to drop what you're carrying or stay put. But since this is long term, you're also going to have to deal with additional possible additional food, water, and stamina use.
All right, I say now's not a good time to argue. We must make a decision now. I say we continue on our mission, leaving these sacks here to pick up at a later time. Nobody else will take them. There's no people on the surface aside from us and the demons.
I
Demons
can-
aren't interested in.
I'm gonna step in and say I can take some packs.
flowers.
I'm a big boy.
I just point at the dead bodies and say, others.
Others that are dead.
I agree with that.
continue the
There
mission.
could be others. We need to move, right?
We need,
need to
to
move.
move. All
Let's
right,
go.
so
We can
I-
figure this out later. Take what you can
I'm
carry and let's get out of there.
I leave the flowers hidden in the camanthus leaves, and I'm booking on
Wait,
this
hold on. Wait,
direction.
what, are you leaving the shit that we're going there to get in the?
Yes, we'll
Fuck
come back
that.
for it later.
So-
We're getting new
Sunbat-
stuff.
No way. Sunbat is dropping the load of shit that he has that they were going to trade, and he's jacking the goods. You kidding me? No way. I'm jacking the goods.
Oh my God, are we really gonna do this right here over these dead bodies?
Sunbat has the goods, and he's moving.
I can hold both packs. Give me the pack.
Hide the
All right.
packs in
I
this
have strength
fallen
of
tree
4.
and let's get out of here.
Give me the packs.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I
You-
shoved my old pack into the log, and I'm moving with the goods.
All right, whatever.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna run. I'm
Yep.
gonna do. Do you want us to do a group mobility? Because we're getting the fuck out of here.
No, you don't need to do group mobility. It's fine. I'd rather stay in character. I don't do too many rolls.
All
So
right.
okay.
which
So-
way are we going?
Towards. I'm still moving towards.
We
Well,
came
my-
from the upper left of the map.
Lament.
It's- okay.
You're coming from Docatera. You're heading to Lament.
It's
Yes.
sundown, so it's approaching sundown or whatever because we were like gonna bed
Yes.
down here before we found the bodies.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So I
We're in
imagine that
danger.
we head east and hopefully like go in search of some Voodivert holes.
That's what we're
Okay,
doing.
I'm
yeah.
gonna help with hiding any excess packs and then follow Andromede.
Okay.
I make an observation to find anything resembling. Well, actually, I guess maybe I'm sorry. I rolled that before I told you what I'm trying to do. That was rude of me. I'm
Yeah,
trying to search
that's okay.
for Mudavert holes. I don't know if that's an observation or survival. If it's not an
well,
observation, I would like to use that
since-
observation to search around and make sure that we're not being followed.
Okay. So I would say that you are. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find what I want here. Yes, that will do. So I would say that you are fairly easily find another set of Vudavert holes that are they're along the ridge line, right? So not too hard to find considering that observation check. Yeah, sure.
I'm
And
assuming they're
it's-
unoccupied, readily
They're
available.
unoccupied. Yeah, they're probably you find these probably maybe like 30-40 minutes after you leave that area, and as you leave that area in the distance you hear a scream, a male's scream, and the of something like this.
What?
I don't say anything, but if anybody looks at me, I
Yeah, when I do that, I kind of drop down.
Okay, stop.
Looking around.
We all know these Voodoo burrows are here then?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
That went on
yeah, I'm
way
already
longer than
climbing.
I thought it was going to.
No,
I
and
see.
I know.
are we still on this
Climbing
map?
No, I'm getting ready to move you over. But
As
I
soon as
could.
those
I
burrows
was
are
trying
pointed
to.
out to me.
I was trying to figure out how to get it to stop making a noise.
I'm climbing right up into those as soon as you say there's a demon nearby.
Okay.
Throwing the netting over the burrow and everything as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is there? Does it look like there's enough room in there for all of us?
It's several different holes. There's holes nearby. These are, they're like the Voodoo holes are like the size of like you could crawl. It's bishop crawling, right? Bishop crawling through the tubes.
Yeah.
So there's several of them, just like there were before. But everybody basically can take their own hold, their own little hole.
Okay.
The Heidi suit pops up and out and over top of the hole to completely obscure it.
Well,
The Heidi suit stays on during sex, but it does not
Yikes.
stay on while we sleep.
bonk.
This is the way.
Wrong game. Oh. All right, so the watch roster is up. You can see that it's different than the last one. So, whoever goes last gets full rest, and they also get to remove an additional stress. The
I mean,
middle
I don't
watch.
mean to be an asshole, but I could definitely go for that.
He just Alistair tried to get into it. And
Alistair, no.
I was moving that way.
Sunbat
Yeah, I know.
Well,
volunteers
yeah, I
for
mean, well,
first
who's got the
watch.
most stress here?
I've got.
Yeah.
Let me look at myself. I've got 5.
I'm on par with Andromede, but I'm gonna take first watch.
all right.
Yeah, I don't mind taking the hit again. I'm only at 2, so I'm fine with that.
All right. So,
All right.
so you
Clutch.
all figure out the watch. You bed down for the evening. Let's start our observation checks. Sunbat,
Alright.
go ahead and give me an observation check at -1.
All right. Let's take a look around. Look around. Well, we find our. Remind me quickly of how much stress I'm going to lose from this rest.
You're going to, after you do your check, you lose 1. It's going to go down 1. So basically, if you wanted to push this, it would increase. Your stress would be the same.
But here's the thing.
You
We
could scream.
literally heard demon. Oh fuck! We literally heard demon sounds before we bed down, didn't we?
Yes.
I recommend not pushing it.
Just don't push it.
But I've literally I've heard them.
It's up to you.
It is up to you.
If
I'll
you
post
roll,
it
if
if
you
you-
roll scream,
I'm sleeping, so
it's going to be bad. I'm just saying. If you roll anything that makes noise, it's going to be very
I'm staying
bad.
in my hole. Sorry.
Silence is strength.
It's up to you. It's up to you. It was the sounds you heard sounded like the area that you came from, where you heard the demons.
So I can assume they're like messing with the corpses or whatever.
They're 40 minutes away.
The corpses, and there was a person's scream.
So somebody got. That wasn't us.
It was, yeah.
And wasn't the
Or-
people we killed.
Wait, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
There was someone else
We-
out
we
there that
never
we
found
clearly
the-
missed.
Oh,
We never found the third runner.
Oh, the third person. Although,
Third runner,
why did
yeah.
they have 3 packs? I guess the runner could draw. Oh well. Then I-
They were betting down. Probably they took them off.
Okay. Well then I will. They had bet down a while ago. Whatever. Point is, Sumbat.
Bodies we found were already in their bed holes, though.
Sumbat is prioritizing like just not trying to move around that much, so he's looking around, and if he doesn't see anything, he doesn't see anything. That's just it is what it is.
Okay, go ahead and reduce your stress by 1. You sit up during the day, you know, from the stress from the day. You're just kind of breathing as easily as you can, keeping your eyes open, and you don't really notice much happening that night, at least during your watch. So Alexio's watch comes up. Alexio, go ahead and reduce your water supply by 1.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll find it again in the morning.
Probably.
And some blood.
Hopefully.
And some blood.
Water and blood.
And then I'm rolling observation, sir.
And you're rolling observation.
Alright.
Roll panic. So you
Mm.
managed to hold it together. Stand by.
Wet.
Give me 1 second here while I do.
No,
my
the
thing.
DM's rolling. This is bad. Oh no. Oh no.
Oops.
He
Oh
kept-
no.
He kept it together. Our thirsty gamer kept it together. He was sipping.
Thirsty gaming. That should have been our, instead of
Tabletop Anthologies.
yeah, we should have been thirsty gaming.
Yeah, and Lee and I should have made Diesel Shot up at 1 gaming. Like, you know, we really didn't think this through. None of us.
It's, well, you can't really think it through because it hadn't happened yet. Yeah. So I mean, it's fair. It's understandable. Okay, Andromede and Digonysus. Doop 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 doop.
I'm sorry. Why did you say my
I just hold on. Don't worry about it.
Right?
name? My moon.
I'm nervous. Hold me.
Mm.
I'm setting up. Give me a second.
I may be eating lentil soup, but inside I am terrified.
That's good. I want you to be stressed out as I finish this up. All right, and that should be everyone. Dynamic lighting, 15 feet.
Oh no. You know what this map means? No one's coming. Oh shit, fuck.
So the area that you picked
Oh no.
Oh no.
is nearby
Oh,
it was actually a smart place to pick, probably by, yeah, prepare to press F. You've happened to find a mountain stream trickling down into, well, you know, kind of like a little lake. This was a smart place to go. And so these, I'm sure you can, if you turn yourself, you guys can see yourselves, yeah? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you see how they have the long kind of slashes into that cliffside, those are the holes. So I would like everyone to go ahead and put yourselves into your individual Vudivert holes. And Alexio, I would like you to go ahead and position yourself where you're having guard.
Like right here-ish. These are the holes, correct?
Yes,
Yeah, the
those
little
are the holes.
slashes.
Yeah, and so like I'm like watching in like the
Yeah.
ferns or something.
And there's like a line of Nazi passableness. to the
Yes,
north,
because
and
that's cliff.
yeah, we're into the ridge. Okay. Yeah, that
Yes,
makes
yeah.
sense.
So you're pushing yourself into the ridge, yeah.
And weird question, but are we allowed to alt rotate ourselves for a particular azimuth, or should we
You
just stick
can-
to the cardinals?
No, you can rotate yourself however you want. That's why I gave directional, so you can
Nice.
Yep.
I suppose
I
you
feel
could
like
say
Andromede stays far away from the rest of the group. Should
You
just be like that.
you spin me right round, baby, right round.
But for like game mechanics wise, we have our hidey suits on, which gives a bonus for mobility to hide. Does the camo netting also add additional?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So everyone in position. Alexio, are you okay?
Is that a good spot or I mean
Are you?
I know.
Everyone's
I know,
asleep.
I know. Hey guys, is this a good spot for me? No.
Yeah, this looks great.
Wait, so first it was Sumbat, right? So Sumbat, before I start my watch, I'm gonna ask him for some tips. I'm relatively
tip.
new.
So like
Just
on where to
tips.
hide.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sort of
I'm gonna like survey the. Do we normally keep watch like sat up in our hidey holes, or from the outside?
That's up to you.
I think it's a runner's
For
preference, right?
me,
Depends
you
on the
always
team.
you always try to kind of get the maximum amount of viewpoints that you can.
Right.
I would probably point to like the middle of the Heidi leaf bush
Right.
because we know that Heidi leaves can hide you. So I'd be like, yeah, like
Hidey leaves.
hop down
Heidi
under
leaves.
those bushes.
Okay. Yep.
Nice.
I'm in the bushes. I can see just about everything here from this spot. So it's a good little quick location. So I tuck my way in there and I'm keeping an eye out.
Okay. All right. So towards the lake.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait till Pat disappeared. I don't know. I want to make sure she doesn't, die without her being here.
Okay.
And so now that you guys are all set up, nothing happens.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
In the morning. Next watch.
Oh, okay. So Pat said, "Yeah, good morning. Next watch."
Alright, I've been here.
So-
Sorry.
You're good. So
I also
As-
just want to quickly remind everyone that usually runners communicate using like animal noises.
Yeah.
So if you need to alert us of something, don't just start screaming that there's demons out here.
Right?
Oh, I'm gonna start screaming.
You might.
I might by accident, not intentionally.
where'd it go? Now it's not working at all. There we go. So
Oh no.
as Alexio sits in guard, there's a trickle of rocks that come down the cliff face that it kind of alerts you to a present, and the soft hiss of maybe just a regular old animal, maybe a Vudivert, although Vudiverts aren't really known for hissing. Given that this isn't your usual avenue of life, you may have heard stories about that hiss, but that hiss sounds like it's coming from the ridgeline behind you. You can rotate if you want.
Ridgeline behind me.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
So crawling along the edges of the cliff comes down
Oh,
a
Jesus.
xenomorph that goes on all fours. It's a little bit smaller than what you normally hear the stories telling about.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's thank you, by the way. I forgot about the diesel shot click. And it's kind of its head swinging back and forth, left and right. And it seems to be looking. It seems to know that something's in the area, but it can't tell where. And it pauses on the cliff for a minute, and then it climbs down.
If I can, I'm gonna take a rock and I'm gonna just shove it, throw it as far as I can over that way. That's
Before you do
delicately-
that, I need you to do a stress test, a stress
Son
check,
of a fuck.
or panic check. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's.
And oh wait, I'm sorry. Before you do that,
What?
increase your stress by. Oh shit, what is that? 9. Never mind. We can just do that.
You were just rolling an extra
Wait.
d6, I think,
If
right?
he would increase his stress by 1 before he did that, he would freeze.
Oh, you've
Okay,
freezed,
yeah,
10,
let's go ahead and do that.
10,
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, yep. Okay. So
I'll take that.
you
I'll take
you
that freeze.
see it. Yeah. Go ahead, but increase your stress by 1. Yeah, that was
Okay,
probably better because dropping something would cause noise.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
so
we stand.
you hear
That
this.
frozen thing.
You hear this soft scrabble of claws on dirt as it kind of moves its way along.
Hmm.
All right, Alexio,
Yep.
give me a.
Yeah.
You can pick. I'll let you pick either a stamina, a mobility, or a survival check to hold still while you're nice and frozen to see if you
Survival
can
check.
actually hold it all together while this thing's looking around.
I'm almost
Oh.
like biting my tongue to like keep myself together as I do this. I'm gonna roll survival.
Okay, and that's why I'm letting you pick.
Holy shit.
Roll panic.
Holy shit!
What?
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Holy shit!
Anthology moment.
How many d6s I had to roll and got nothing, but the panic one saves my life.
But the panic. That's stress. Stress does that. Stress is meant to
Right.
keep you along or keep you alive, but it can also have detriment. And so it kind of see it stop, and it kind of just turns its head left. It turns its head right, and it takes a step back. Alistair, do a mobility check with +2.
That's for the netting and the Heidi suit.
Yep.
Okay. I'm sleeping soundly.
Holy shit!
Hidden.
It tried and failed.
It thought.
You hear this
It
thunk,
thought.
thunk.
Your anxiety while you're sleeping kept you alive, by the way.
And so it keeps moving, and it's putting its head to the ground almost like a dog, and it's kind of digging around in the dirt. It's kind of shuffling around. It knows something's here, and so Dionysus, do a
Does not
mobility
fart.
check. Do a mobility
breathe.
check at +2.
Do not fart.
A mobility check?
Yep,
Get that
At
little
+2?
friend ready.
+2.
I'm gonna charge this thing if you're in trouble.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait.
No.
Wait,
You
wait,
added
wait.
the 2. You added the 2.
Something happened
So
different.
here. You wrote +2. What you need to do is just put 2 without the plus
Oh,
sign.
okay.
Yeah.
So roll that again, but I think, unless whatever the DM decides.
Just roll it again, but don't put +2. Yeah, just put 2.
Just 2?
We'll see.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
2.
'cause you did panic on one of them. Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Everyone gets one, right?
Thanks, Spider-Man.
So what I need to do is I need for all players except for Dionysus to either mute their audio or take their headphones off.
All players except for Dionysus. Okay.
All players except for Dionysus to
It
mute their
whispers
audio.
in my ear.
All right,
Or
you see
like
me.
so, if you can't do it, just and then watch my Zoom, and I'll go like this that you can come back. So I'll give it a second to make sure.
Text me when you
Yep,
need
make
me.
sure your
I'm
stream
taking
is
my
muted
audio.
if you're watching the stream too. Not the people, but in-game players.
Yeah. Dionysus,
Hey.
you sleep soundly, fitfully, until you hear a soft scrabble against the Heidi suit that's against your voodoo hole, and that's whenever you feel the claws touching your ankle of a demon. What do you do?
Like touching as in
You
it's
feel
just
it
feeling
touching
around?
you. No, it touches you.
Like it's
Like-
grabbing me now?
You can feel claws like you see my arm. like this, and start to grip.
Well, I would have my my little guy out already, obviously sleeping with me, my little friend, and it's on my ankle.
Mm-hmm.
Would I?
It hasn't
would I have
pulled,
enough,
but it's
if
there.
so when you're describing bishop movement, he's really just like shoved in there and that's it. He's stuck. Do I actually have movement or ability to move in this?
I mean, you can't sit up, but you
Yeah.
could probably, if you want to reach down and try to stab it, you can.
Motherfuckers. Yep, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll close combat -1. Just because of the disadvantaged position you're in. That's all you have for close combat?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Let's see here. What's the I need to check the little friend damage. It's 1,
my
right?
stuff went into ranged. What's that?
Is it I can't remember if I made the dagger armor piercing or not.
It said +2, 1 damage, encumbrance 1.
Okay, so roll me 2 more d6s. Okay, give me 1 second while I bring everybody else in. Okay.
Okay.
All right, is everyone back?
Hi.
Was that thumbs up audio back
So
on?
who's
Is that
that?
audio?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Hi guys. Love you.
Holy
Oh, no,
shit!
wait.
What?
What did we miss?
What? Yeah.
You're
what
you're about to
happened?
find out. So, everyone else hears the squeal of a Xeno as something happens over by Dionysus's hold. Go ahead and everybody do initiative.
Oh no!
Strive not to do. How did you fail the runner code so bad? My character.
Well,
does
maybe-
eat from head.
Maybe I can explain this a little later. Oh, good.
Wrong button for that Dionysus.
It's not a dish of card. Yeah. yeah.
Oh, dice. Sorry. Thanks.
How dare you?
Well, I'm shook up.
Let's see
Well,
here.
we
Where's the
can't
clock?
stay
There it
here.
is. You can't go home.
But you can't stay here.
Yeah. All right. So, Dionysus, by the way, what you did nothing. It didn't get through the carapace, but it definitely startled the thing. Did not expect what happened. So, Andromede, you're up first.
Fuck me.
You hear the incredibly loud scream of, let me see if I got that ready. I should. Something like that. Maybe without the, actually be this one. Something like that.
I put my Heidi suit on. Clearly we can't stay here. How it takes me like an entire turn to do that though, right?
Yeah. You didn't,
Alright.
oh, that's right. You said you took it off to sleep. Okay, yeah, gotcha.
I put it on. My spear is already made, and I have my little friend in my hand. It never leaves my hand.
Okay.
So that's my turn. I put my suit on.
All right. So the Xenomorph's turn, because this is a little bit special. I won't be doing signature moves this time. It is going to yank Dionysus out of his hole. and throw him to the ground.
Nice.
Alistair.
So Alistair continues to show that
Shits
he's
himself.
yeah, pretty much. You know, he's not the fighting type, and you know the whole preaching of the silence is strength, and you know make sure you got to hide as a runner if there's a xeno or if there's a demon out there. So Alistair's gonna try and kind of peek out of the burrow just a little bit to see if he can see through the netting, his camo netting, and see what's going on. And he's just in there gripping his little friend and hiding.
Oh no.
Okay. Do an observation check to see, because your guys' field of vision should only be 15 feet now, because
Yes.
it's dark. And
Dark.
that's
Mine's not. Mine's huge.
yeah. It's
Yeah, we all
I'm
have
saving
90
it now.
still, I think.
Thank you.
yeah. You guys should only have 15. Oh,
Ooh,
I'm
ooh,
the only
because
one
I
who
gave
can
you-
see
Wait, wait.
properly.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
an
can do
orc.
my costume reveal.
I have dark vision.
go ahead and do a panic roll, there,
Yeah.
Dingle Donger.
Oh no, what is that one? I don't have the table up.
Drop item.
Now-
Something.
Before,
You said you
Well-
had your. Hold on a second. You said you had your knife in your hand, right?
Yeah, like
There,
I'm gripping
Alistair?
it, that help.
Yeah, it falls out of your hand and clatters out of the Vudavert hole.
All right. Oh no. I'm still trying to hide at the moment though.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let
the
you.
noise causes me just to stiffen up now.
You were gonna say something, Don? Sorry.
yeah. So until this battle part is over, if I make it or don't make it, let me explain what happened to them.
Yeah. Well, no, because they don't know.
Oh,
Don't tell them.
Okay.
They didn't see.
All
right, well,
without even getting a chance
Shit,
to
fuck.
explain.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Shit,
Is it my
fuck.
turn?
Whenever you can explain during the end. Whenever not right now though. Go ahead,
Okay.
Diane.
As we would obviously have some training or some idea on what affects these things in fashion and things like that. Do we know that they don't like fire?
Yes, but you also know that fire lights a beacon.
Okay. And what's this thing doing right now? Like, so I just got
It's-
tossed. I just
it's-
got pulled the fuck out.
Yep.
Tossed.
You got yeeted out of the Vudavert hole, and it's sitting on all fours. Its back tail is just whipping back and forth, and it's just staring at you like it's about to pounce.
Like, how close is it?
You can see how close it is. That's 5. It's not quite 10 feet, right? So you don't have to go to the 10 feet to tell it that you're dead, but it's 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I love you.
Rip.
I'm
Love you
literally,
too. And
I'm literally gonna stand up and run south and just start fucking screaming.
What? No! Don't do that.
no.
Okay, so if you're going to use both of your actions to run, that is, you can go 60 feet.
It's just
character
staring
knows-
at me, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
just
gonna pounce?
it's just staring at you like, oh, you're gonna be bug food.
Fuck. I'm torn. God.
I'll save you.
There's no saving
There
this.
goes my hero. Watch him
Evil
as
fate.
he goes.
Look, if your character does a self-sacrifice, my character will be very, very respectful of that. If you don't do a self-sacrifice, I'm not sure what my character will say to you after this. But don't let
Well,
that
I'm not
judge-
worried about that right now because I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing. But I just got pulled from my fucking hole. So
In the middle
Don't
of the
let
night.
that determine how you act.
and so and I'll tell you guys what, and I don't want you guys to weigh in on this, but this is where I'm torn right now. I'm torn to just get it away from you guys because it doesn't know you're there. It only found me. but the also is it might not know what happened inside the hole, and it pulled me out. Just
set a timer for 1 minute.
In reaction, so it might have just pulled me out, and if I just play fucking dead, it might like sniff my
Playing
rear
dead
end
is not a
and
great idea.
call it a day. So that's where I'm torn.
Right.
If you don't decide what you're
Good luck.
doing in 40 seconds, it's going to attack you.
Yeah, honey, we can't weigh in on this. This is all
Right.
you.
Good luck. Whatever you're gonna do.
You know
good
what?
luck.
No, I'm gonna take the chances. I'm just gonna fucking lay there dead. But I have my little friend. Like, if I still held on to it when I got pulled out,
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna have it just ready, like as much as I can, without being obvious that I'm not dead.
Okay. So you're just laying there on the ground then.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to have you have that as a hold action.
Okay.
To kill yourself.
All right. So that takes us to Alexio.
So I should roll an observation to see what's going on over there.
Yes,
At
please.
least. Okay. Just like last time.
Yep. Go ahead. You can add plus. Well, never
Sorry.
mind. No, I was going to say you can add because you're on watch. But no,
Right.
that's great. Yeah, you can totally see the outline of the Xenomorph scout just kind of like whipping its tail around, thinking about how juicy Dionysus is going to be for the demon spider.
I don't want it.
All right. Hear me out.
Oh,
Hear me
God.
out. There's a couple of rocks nearby. Okay. I'm gonna pick up both of those rocks. I'm gonna throw one behind me into the lake and one at the creature.
Okay.
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 So
All right.
let's
I'm
see.
gonna try to do that.
Hold on. So, okay, 45 feet. That puts it into medium range. So because you're throwing it, that will be a ranged combat check at -2, we'll say, to hit it if you're trying to hit it.
I'm not trying to hit it. I'm just trying to throw it in its direction to get its attention, and then throw it behind me to signify that there's something,
In the
in the lake. As
Okay.
Throwing things at it or
Okay.
attacking it.
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't want to jump in and step on feet, but I was gonna ask him what his order was because I would assume that would dictate a different
Like I'm not even
response.
aiming for shit. I'm just throwing.
Okay. Okay. Give me a.
My focus is stealth. That
Yeah.
it doesn't detect me in the bush. is the issue.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a mobility check at +2, and then give me a manipulation check at. We'll see what your stealth check is. Anything that you can do.
Yes.
Anything
I like
on
this.
the above the mobility single success can be used to add dice to the manipulation check. Roll stress
Okay.
or roll panic. Excuse me.
Yes. Keeping it together.
So you can add one
so-
die to the manipulation check.
And my ability, I get to use my wits instead of my empathy for manipulation checks. That's
Beautiful.
just my dude. So I'm gonna do that at a +6 then, because I'm actually using my wits.
Yeah, just
Um,
don't use the plus sign.
So this
right.
is
Yeah,
important.
Don't pull a Dion.
I need to know what order you're throwing the rock. So are you throwing the rock away from you first, or are you throwing the rock at the scout first?
At the scout and then away.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then you said manipulation. Okay.
Yep. So you can do wits. So just do a wits check plus. Oh. Go ahead and do your stress
God.
roll.
Holy shit!
Yeah. This
Holy
guy's gonna
shit.
be a good diplomat when it comes
you-
to negotiations.
Are you cutting and pasting? I swear that's like the 5th time you've rolled 5.
It's 3. There's 3 1s on D6s in a row.
Fucking ones.
Yeah.
Bro,
Wow.
you are the fucking. Oh my god, Alexio.
Wow.
Water and blood. Water and blood.
Alexio
Wow.
the Great.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Okay, so
Water and fucking blood.
you throw that one into the water, and the xenomorph's head whips up. Or I'm sorry, you throw the one at at him towards the
Right.
cliff wall, and it whips its head up, and it looks away from Dionysus, trying to figure out where that sound came from. And then it hears the one from the water. And whenever its turn comes up, I'll let you know what happens. Dion, did you want to do anything? Because you were asking what order that happened.
No, mine was more in the order of how he threw the rocks.
Yeah, that's what that's why I asked him.
No, like I'm staying right where I'm at until this thing moves, and then I'll decide if I have that opportunity to do something at that point.
Okay.
I'm not moving.
Sumbat?
I'm not fucking moving. I'm staying right in my goddamn hole.
Roger that.
I will say this. Well, no. Nothing. In hole. Motionless.
Beautiful. Andromede?
Well, I'm in my
Oh, I'm
hidey suit now. I stay in my hidey suit and also my hole.
Okay. And that takes us back to the Xenomorph, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does. All right. So the first thing is, let's see what it's going to do.
Homegirl follows the runner code.
6. Okay. So, Dion, increase your stress level by 1.
By 30.
Yeah, by all.
By 30.
Okay.
And it realizes that you're already on the ground. It knows where that prey is, but it wants to know where that other sound came from. So it kind of like hops away from you and kind of like grabs onto the wall and is looking its head around, like it's trying to figure out exactly what that noise was. By the way, that is the only time a 1 will be a 1 now.
That's nerve-wracking.
Yep. So for those who don't know, with the signature attacks of Xenomorphs, it's all based on your roll. A 1 is, it increases the stress level of everyone. Oh, and I'm sorry, Dion, you need to go ahead and do me a panic roll too.
So I also go up a stress?
Anybody who's watching. So that would be Alexio. And so Alexio,
together.
go up a stress. You go up a stress and do a panic roll. Alistair, you go up a stress and do a panic roll. You two that are sticking in the holes and not trying to look around, nope. You don't have
Wait,
to.
do I roll panic as well then?
Yes.
Roll the stress and panic? Okay.
Yep. All
Yeah,
right,
Homegirl's
9.
is looking outside of her hole with her spear ready.
You have nothing to drop, Alistair.
Not
So
in my hands, no.
no,
His shit,
nothing
he
happened.
shits himself, so he drops that.
Yeah.
Drop a brick.
Anthony, you begin to tremble. You begin to tremble. Any skill rolls using agility suffer a -2 until your panic stops.
Okay.
And so, Andromede, you are watching the ongoings, or
I'm in my hole, watching to make sure that if it comes within spear length of me, with intent
Got
to
it.
kill me, it's gonna not get me.
got it? Okay, and Dion, you hold it together. Okay,
I will
so
probably see it when it comes around here.
okay, so it's on the wall now, kind of looking around. You can use that one action that you have, Dion. What do you want to do before your normal round turn?
Well, moving's gonna get this thing to fucking look at me.
Mm-hmm.
How high is that wall it's standing on?
It's probably 5-10 feet up. It's not that far. It definitely has already marked you as a prey, and it's not. It's like, no, I'm just checking what this was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're fucked, man.
You're
You're fucked.
Yep. Rip.
Kill or be killed.
I would, like, if it jumped up there and it's not looking at me currently because it knows where I am,
That was loud.
I would try and find another rock and throw it up and over in the same direction.
Okay. So I would say that, scrambling around trying to find a rock in the mud that's going to be useful for that will be your Overwatch action, the delayed action, and then throwing it will be your turn. So Alistair needs to go before you.
Okay.
Alistair, what do you got?
I'm still kind of frozen up in this Buddha burrow, and my hands are probably really sweaty, and that's why I dropped the little friend. So I'm trying to snatch that up without making too much noise, and I'm ready to bolt if this thing, if I need to run. But otherwise, I'm still trying to hide here.
Okay. So you're hiding. That's beautiful. And so now that takes us to Dion, laying on the ground with a rock in his hand. What do you got?
I'm gonna throw it up and over in the same direction that the sound makes, and then that it's looking. Hopefully, I
Okay.
don't fucking hit it.
Manipulation.
Okay, blow on my dice, everybody.
Let's do this.
Roll your panic first.
Oh shit.
So your dagger falls out of your hand and your stress level goes up by 1.
Okay.
And let's see what the old Xenomorph Scout does. It is not impressed.
Fuck.
So
It's figuring out the rock game.
Yep. So you tell me about what you're doing here. Describe yourself, please.
So I'm now on my back. I'm laying back here, and while I have my little friend, say hello to my little friend. My hand was going like this the whole time, but super slow, just until I found something of substance, which ended up being a rock. So when that happened, I basically was just like, and it went that direction, but not in the way I attempted. And in doing so, I lost my little friend right here. So it either fell next to my side or it's on my body or something. But then at that point, I'm once again laying completely still because I don't want it to look back at me.
Oh, its head turns back to you immediately, and it slowly is starting to come down. It seems to be playing with you.
Amazing.
I
Alexio?
don't have nice things.
Okay. So I'm going to light a torch and throw it at him. He already knows where he's at. He's already going to be a threat. I'm going to throw it at this guy. Light a
Blood,
torch
water, and
chuck it.
fire.
Going for it.
Give me a survival check. That'll be your fast action to pull it out and light it.
Holy shit!
Dude, did you fucking hack Roll20?
No!
This is bullshit.
This is an A plus on Alexio's final.
Wow.
Alexio is just fucking killing it. Oh man.
Okay, so
We're working on his campaign slogan.
Yeah. So
Water, fire, and blood, motherfucker.
Throw of rocks and lighter of fires.
Ooh,
So,
I like that.
yeah, you managed to light that thing. You're super fast with it, pulling it out, and if you want to throw it directly at it, that'll be a range check, including all of these bonuses at flat. We'll say flat. Because you have darkness to deal with, you now have light in your eyes. You have a black xenomorph in a black dark night.
Uh-huh.
And you're throwing something through bushes at it.
Uh-huh.
So we'll say range combat check
You catch
flat.
Dion on fire.
Okay.
He just lays there.
Okay.
Which is pretty generous.
No, it is. It is. Yeah. My range combat is garbage.
That's okay.
I'm gonna push it.
Oh, man.
Okay. Add a stress and then
Oh,
roll.
man.
Shit.
No!
Oh my
It had
god.
to come back to bite me.
Don't want you, motherfucker! Oh shit.
All right,
That's-
so
Is that what I think?
11 is seek cover. So
Oh,
I'm going to
man.
describe it, and then you tell me what you do. You must use your next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible. So no moving this time, but you're going to on the next one. You're allowed to make a retreat roll if you have an enemy engaged range. Your stress level is decreased by 1, but the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increased by 1. So that's anybody within 15 feet of you.
Oh.
So Sumbat and Alistair both increase their stress levels by 1. So I want you to describe how this thing goes flying through the air and what you're going to be doing on the next turn.
Okay, so I quickly light the torch. I chuck the torches as far as I can in this general direction at the Xeno, and instead of hitting the Xeno, perhaps it bounces off the cave wall over here and hits the ground. I don't know if it's still lit or not. Can I see it?
Give me a second. I'm gonna throw something out there. Give me one
I
second.
think you lit it real good.
I think so too. It ain't gonna dunk it in water and it's fine.
Give me 1 second. Boop. Boop.
Thanks for the stress, Alexio. You're welcome. You're welcome.
There you go. Should see the light now, correct?
Hashtag lit, yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yep. so-
Okay.
It's like I've got
So-
eyes in the back of my head.
So with that, that's what I did, and now I have to seek cover.
No, you'll do that on the next round.
Okay.
Sumbat.
Okay, so I just heard fire get lit and thrown, right?
Well, you probably saw it too.
So would Sunbat reasonably expect that a place with a lit fire is not a place where he can spend the night and survive?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Okay.
Yeah.
On
That's
this
a safe
turn,
assumption.
So I'm assuming it's one action to draw my bow and another action to knock an arrow.
Fast action for both, correct.
I remain in my hole and do both of those as silently with as little movement as possible. Important note here, not drawing back the bow. I don't want any quaver at all, but it's knocked. And that's it. That's my turn.
We got to clip this whenever I bring it over to Tabletop Anthologies, but Severian has just said, "The beacons are lit! Gondor calls for more Xenos!" So, I'm sorry, I saw that.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, absolutely, Sunbat. So you quietly pull out your bow and knock an arrow, but you don't draw it backwards while you're in the hidey hole.
Yeah.
Andromede.
All right. So at this point, I'm pretty confident that everything is fucked and it can't get any more fucked than it already is. I'm going to kind of peek out. First thing I want to do is make an observation to survey the scene. Is that all right? Can I roll?
Yeah, I don't really think that you need to. You know what? Don't. The last thing.
No,
yeah,
don't.
no.
All right,
Back that
ignore
up.
that
We don't
then,
need
ignore
that. Yeah, it's lit by a torch, right? You can see a xenomorph looking down at the torch like, what the fuck is that? And it's like hanging on the side of a wall. Dion is laying on the ground. You're like doing his thing. Alexio is probably going to become a running bush any minute here. You very easily can see the situation.
Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'm safe right now. I'm pretty sure that the Xeno hasn't seen me. I'm still in my hidey hole. I don't think that's going to last forever, and I don't think that the Xeno is going to be the only one that shows up. Period. What would the roll be to get to the western side of the map and off of it?
So right here,
Yes, as sneakily as possible.
mobility, single mobility roll, just to get across that waterfall area.
All right. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Hello, you.
I hope. Nope. That's the exact worst thing that could have happened.
Roll.
you get for trying to run?
Roll panic. Roll panic before you push it.
What'd you get?
All right, I dropped something. The only
Your
thing that
spear.
I'm holding is my spear and my little buddy. So, my
So
spear.
I would say
Alright,
your spear
spear.
and increase your stress by 1.
All right. Do I move or do I just stop? I guess.
Yep. You come up. You're probably about half. You know what? right here is perfect. The rushing water as it comes over the ridge ends up hitting you in your hidey suit and knocks the spear out of your hand.
And I'm soaked. This is not
Yeah.
good.
It's so wet.
Oh,
Fuck.
I'm so wet.
Not how you want them to
Scratch
be.
from sweat and terror.
From all that water just drenching
all
you.
that gushing
Oh.
water just drenching.
It's just making you
Okay.
so moist.
Guys,
Shut up.
what the hell?
All right,
Hidey
those
suit
hidey
stays
suits.
on during waterfalls.
It gets very, very, very wet bush. Anyways, no. So the xenomorph goes.
God.
Yeah. Next.
Oh, I'm so happy this is an adult
the-
tale.
Yep. So the xenomorph has a speed of 3, which means it can move 90 feet in one turn.
Good.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. No, it comes back here. And
Oh, it's gonna
it
be-
does a signature attack on Alexio. 5. Oh,
it
that's
saw me?
perfect. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Dude, you lit a torch and threw it.
Yeah,
You don't have to
Yeah.
worry about hiding anymore.
that's true.
All right, Xenomorph, this is Capture for the Hive, which is perfect for what this thing is. So let me
Yeah.
grab that up. Capture for the Hive. This is engaged and attack. All right, so roll your armor, which is 2.
Woohoo, baby!
Alexio hacks roll 20 again.
So-
Knocked off. You're at 1 armor now.
It bounces
There it is.
over to you, comes flying through the bushes, screeching, loudly, and it whips its tail at you, and it just goes straight through your suit and gets stuck in the cannabis leaves before it whips back out.
Shit.
Going through some exploratory years, stuck in those cannabis leaves. I mean, cannabis leaves.
Yeah. Uh huh. True.
Alistair.
All right. Now that I've seen this demon is attacking someone here, it's more occupied and it's also closer to me. I'm sprinting. I'm running. I'm going as far as I can, getting to Limith Hold. So that'd be to the east, right?
Correct.
All right. So 60 feet is my movement, I believe.
Yep.
All right. I think that takes me to the edge of this map.
Important note: are you
Okay.
wearing your suit?
Yes. Yes, I'm wearing my suit, and also if I'm able to, if it doesn't get in the way of me running, I'm gonna try and grab the netting as I go and get
Oh,
it
okay.
under my arm.
Do you grab
Yeah,
your
for sure.
it-
Do it.
I don't
Do a
how big
mobility
is the
check.
netting? Is that even a possible thing?
It's like-
or
It's like this big. It's like a
okay, so
like a
decent size.
4 or 5 foot. Go ahead and do a mobility check.
I'm regretting that, but I'll roll it.
Alexio's political, ambitions are gonna come to a real quick halt right now.
Yeah, unless I stab this thing to death.
So you
Yeah.
kind of
So,
none
where
of
do-
us have even tried
That's
to
55 feet, right? Or is that 40? Which hole were you in?
I just put myself on the edge. It would take me off. But where do I trip and fall then?
you don't trip and fall. You just don't pull the net off.
Okay, gotcha.
Because there's nothing really in your way, and it's completely lit fam. So, Dion,
Damn.
you're up.
Fuck. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
Oh
but
boy.
we could talk about it. So as an enforcer, obviously I enforce the rules.
The
the
xenomorph
will
has
of-
no
the will of
rules.
the ruling body, right? So there's a bit of a taking care of the people in me. There's also seeing the leaders and everything. There's that weighing on me. Then as I'm about to become alien chew, I see that Alexio does what he can to save me. So in normal times, I would do what I could to hide and survive and live to the next day. But because Alexio made the effort to help me, I now have a deep desire or feeling that I need to help him, whether I survive or I don't.
Politician who cares about the people? My God.
So I want to get up and run towards that torch and pick it up and run towards them.
All right.
But that might be too many actions, so
you're
I'm just describing.
You're still prone, right? So
Yeah.
you'll have to use a fast action to get up, and then your slow action will take you 30 feet. So I'll let you snatch that up automatically. And then you can start trying to go back towards Helm's Deep there, Urukai.
Okay, so I guess I just move my token then.
So
How far?
you go, that would be 15. So right here's the max that you could go. Why isn't it? Let me pick. There it goes.
Give me the torch. I'm the torch bearer.
Okay.
I'm the torchbearer.
So
Now
that takes
all of
us to-
Ataegina knows we're here. Good.
My God.
Oh no.
Sorry.
You good?
I'm all right. Thanks, Milan. Appreciate it. Oh, Jesus. That was great. Alexio, you're up.
All right. So can I take my spear and attack him?
Yeah, you sure can there, Blood and Water.
Yeah, point blanking this mother.
Do it. Roll it.
All right.
He gets himself a tooth
All
tongue.
right. Attack.
Now that's a political, political candidacy
Alright.
if I've ever seen.
Roll.
Right, wearing it around his neck.
Tremble.
Wearing it across his neck.
Oh my
Wonderful.
God.
So you're back to -2s again. Oh, wait a minute. No, my friend. You got to run.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So you need
Oh,
to
yeah.
do the breakaway
that.
action. So you got to do a check. Let me find. I can't remember exactly what it is.
Forget that move.
You can't be a hero, baby.
Forget what I did there.
Withdraw should be a mobility, I believe.
I think it
seems
is.
it's one of the panics that permits withdraw. I think seek cover is. I think route doesn't.
Remember what they
Page
say:
93.
no gods, no heroes.
Page 93. So shoving, retreat. Yes, mobility, and then you can move to short range from them, so 15 feet away, and then you can do
Okay.
your second. So go ahead and do a mobility. Oh wow. Roll. Okay, so that's a 6. So you can re-roll if you want. You can push it.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
no,
push
you
it.
got a panic that came up.
He rolled it. He only had a 6. It was nothing. He kept it together.
Fair.
All right, panic again though.
Yep. Nervous twitch. So everyone within short range increases by 1 stress.
Nice.
Fuck.
Including you? Yeah, increase your stress level by 1 there, Alexio.
Perfect.
So that's Sumbat and Dion. You guys increase your stress level by 1. So now you can move a total of 45 feet.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get over here. I'm not staying out of combat though. I'm getting ready. I'm just gonna come around the corner here, get behind
As you shit your
Dionysus.
pants.
Pretty much.
And
I
your
don't know.
panties.
I think you guys are all wearing red, so you're not wearing your brown pants today.
I'm wearing yellow.
That's true. But you're not there. You're out. You're like, deuces, I'm gone.
Homegirl is a fucking runner. She knows what's up. You guys are gonna die. She's gonna finish her job.
Sumbat?
Ye of no faith.
All right.
Faith
Some
is
bat.
not rewarded in
We've
this
talked a
line
lot
of
about
work.
80s and 90s movies, right?
Oh, boy.
Some bat is just
It's gonna be a giant
slowly
explosion.
rising out of the hole, bow at the ready, and as a half action, I aim at the Xeno, and you can't Overwatch as a fast action.
Right.
So actually, do I do this?
You
It's a
do
mo-
this.
The answer is always yes.
Do I
Yes, and
It is a really important question here. I know I would fuck off with Andromede, but she decided that we weren't going to take the goods that were our objective for reasons still beyond Sunbat. So do Dionysus or Alexio have the things that are my actual objective on their persons at this time?
I do.
Okay. Your life is suddenly kind of important. I'm not going to order you. Sunbat is going to use a fast action to aim at the Xeno, and then holding that aim. Before he does that, though, he does a fast action to be like, "Hey, Dionysus, fucking torch this bitch." And you said that if I command non-verbally, it's a -3, right?
Correct.
And I should be at 6. My sheet's not reflecting that. Let me just fix that. Probably gonna panic and die.
All right, roll that stress. Let's hope for low. Oh. Drop item. So I can't remember if that...
It doesn't cancel because I think it's double digits cancel.
That's what I thought too. I want to check really quick.
Sure.
That's going to suck because you drop your bow, because that's basically the only thing you got in your hands right now.
Well, it can also be. I think it can be anything on your person, but yeah, that absolutely is what makes sense dramatically.
Yes.
What if it's just that he drops the arrow out of the bow and it happens to fly towards the demon and hit him?
So
What
he...
if I happen to drop
Okay, all
my
right, so-
arrow?
It's
No,
double digits.
all right, no. Listen, I will 100% let you, as a drop action, let go of that arrow. But it's going flying towards the xenomorph, and you're going to do an attack against it. Hello? Oh, shit. Hold on. My audio went out. Give me a second.
God.
There we go. All right. Dude, okay, I know it's dramatic, but you don't have to wait that long to answer me. Sorry, my audio went out.
So would I get the benefit of the aim, or is the benefit
Yes.
that I get to actually shoot at the Xeno at all?
No,
Oh,
you would get
okay, fuck
you
it.
would get the benefit
Fuck
of
it.
everything.
All right. Well, Sunbat's
Fuck it, we do it live.
Sunbat's giving Dionysus the like, hey, let's fuck him up, boy, order, and then I take my aim shot. And yeah, that's
Holy
AP.
shit.
That's now my stunts. I think I'm putting every stunt damage, honestly. I can't
Let me-
it's worth not.
Let me do armor, and then you can spend your stunts.
All right. And it is AP, so they're rolling half armor.
Yup. Done.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay. I'm full stunting damage
damage.
because I don't think that anything else is going to be terribly useful. I don't think I can suppress a xenomorph with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, this is a fucking demon.
I'm Sunbat shoots to kill.
Okay. So that's
Aim to
3.
crit.
Go. I need you to also roll that panic.
Oh no.
You gotta panic, my friend.
I freeze actually. So I guess the
That actually-
arrow doesn't shoot, right?
No.
Fuck!
So here's what we're gonna do. I'll actually let you decide, because I love giving my players free rein. Did it cut out again? No. Oh, thank
No,
God.
I'm hearing you.
Okay. No. It got really silent. Yeah. So I will let you do one of two things. You can either let this happen, right? Just let it happen, and it's coming for you.
Tempting.
Or you come out of that hole, you drop the arrow, or the arrow hits the dirt, and you freeze with the bow in your hand. So you won't be able to do your command check. Either way, you're not going to be able to do the command check. So it's up to you whether that arrow goes into the dirt,
Wait a minute.
or it hits it
Oh,
with
hold
those
up. So
4 damage, and it's coming for you.
So I'm not giving Dionysus the command.
No, that's going to be the freeze. Oh, you already did the
Um,
command. You already did the command. Never mind. So what we'll do then is, okay, so you already did the command. We're going to leave it at that. I see how this
I think
worked out now.
Sunbat, like even if he's free, like in general, Sunbat, once he's taken this course of action, will remain committed to fucking murking this Xeno, because he wants to get Alexio out of here with the pack, and like he loaded up on as much as he could take. as well. Like he thinks we need to go home with the goods, and
Okay.
I think Alexio might not survive if me and Dionysus don't do this. So I'm to the
Okay.
hilt on this. If
All
I
right,
have the
so-
option to, I will hit the Zenith.
Okay, so what we will do then is we will say that you will lose your next action as the freeze.
Sounds good.
So basically, the arrow ends up piercing through the carapace of the scout, and it screams, and acid sprays everywhere within short range, and this is what causes you to freeze. So let's go ahead. It's been a little hot minute since I've done acid damage.
It'll be whatever their acid value is plus my damage dealt.
Let's see. Yeah, it's been a hot. I didn't think I was going to have to worry about this. That's beautiful. Okay. Let's see here. Signature attack, special abilities. Why? I swear it was underneath the general rules. Sorry. Let's do. Acid
Sorry,
Splash
Dionysus, the probably got
302.
you killed.
Yeah, everybody within.
I mean,
everyone within short
I was going
range.
in with a torch, thinking that was probably going to be the effect anyway.
Okay, so it's not on the page that it says it's going to be on. Oh, here we go. 299. No heat signature. Sprint. Acid splash. All right. Anyone within engaged range. So that is nobody. So we ain't even got to worry about it. Cool. Okay, so that takes it down. So that's 3 damage plus the 1, so that's 4 damage. So it is. You tell me about how you hit it. It's not dead. But it is really close.
Sombat thinks about how you kill men, and he's like, well, you shoot them in the head or the heart. I don't know where the heart is on a demon, but I suspect they have heads. Or I know they have heads. So I'm going for, like, that nice schlong skull that they got, and I'm just trying to pierce the fucking skull somewhere up behind the mouth, hoping that's where the brain cage is at, and just splice some gray matter.
So the arrow slams into the schlong dome towards the back, and the xenomorph screams at the top of its lungs or whatever it might have.
Oh god.
And then of course
that means more.
And it's just acid sprays all over the plants around it, which nothing happens to them. That takes us to
What?
Andromede.
What? Wait, did I know about this? Holy
No.
shit.
Nobody.
Pogging. We're pogging.
Okay. Well, I'm shocked. But alright, so last turn, my spear fell into the water. Presumably since then I've been looking around trying to avoid detection and also remaining silent, but seriously, definitely watching the things that are transpiring. I want to find my spear. What sort of action is that?
Observation. Slow action.
Okay. Well, I mean, would finding it involve picking it up if I
Yes.
successfully do?
Yes, very much so.
All right.
Yeah, you find it. Thankfully, this rocks right here, so it splashed out of your hand and just got trapped into these rocks.
Okay. So the demon has been bloodied. It's acid. It's melting substance that it uses for blood because these things are not mortal. It's not damage to the leaves, but it's certainly spraying all around. I notice all of this. In my thinking, it's called for help. If we don't deal with it now, we'll be dealing with it and others later. Either way, we'll be dealing with others later. But this one's bloodied. And my crew is not dead. What's your ruling on throwing spear?
So these spears are not made for that, so I would say probably
Definitely.
in addition to, darkness, although Captain Spear McThrowpants over here probably has that area lit up, I would give it +2 cover for being behind that and a -1 for you.
All right.
For a ranged attack.
Do I take the normal +1 from the spear when I do the -1 equaling out to 0, or is it just like a straight -1?
So I was thinking
-2.
Yes.
Got it. All right. I'm gonna throw it.
Yeet.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
We're doing it live.
Doing it live.
Toss the spear in the bush.
Roll
Hey,
the
I can do
stress,
shit.
or roll the panic first.
Oof. I guess I don't.
He's in
No,
the
you're like
river.
this.
Yeah. You know what?
The
I
shower
think- I
feels
think-
nice right now.
I think Homegirl's kind of a coward.
I'm just loving this. Oh god, it feels so good.
Yeah, look,
So much
she's
water
like,
all over me.
yes, the only way to survive this is to kill this xenomorph, or is to kill this demon. I wonder what will happen if I just stand here instead.
And congratulations, because your stress level also goes up by 1 for that.
Aw,
Perfect.
cute. Fuck me.
You ever seen Conan the Destroyer?
Haven't, but go on.
Conan
Oh,
Conan kills a beast at the end, right? Rips its horn off of its head, and it's dead, laying on the ground, and the music rolls like the dun 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 dun, you know. And this thief comes up and walks up to it and stabs it, and then stands on it like, "Ha ha! I did this!" Right? And the music plays again. That's what I was thinking with Andromede, right? Like Sumbat like murders this thing almost, and then Andromede's like, "Yeah!" like,
It's
Yeah, but she
But
doesn't
it didn't
even
happen.
get that. She doesn't
No,
even
no.
get that.
all right. Well, let's see what happens to poor old Sumbat. So it comes bounding out of the bush,
Mhm.
and the signature attack for the scouts for number 2 is, I believe, a throw.
Your boy
Yeet.
about to get straight murked.
you're gonna get
Overmark,
Dion here.
Facehugger, Chest burster, stalker. Here we go. Or scout. Scout. Playing with its prey. The xenomorph attacks but does not kill. The target is knocked to the ground and drops all handheld items, but otherwise takes no damage. The xenomorph stands over you, taunting you. The victim gains +1 stress and must make an immediate panic roll. So you drop your bow. You drop your bow, and you are now prone, and you must do a panic check after
And
increasing
again,
your stress by 1.
yeah, okay, so I'm up at 7 and I panic. Oh, 13. Is that a full route?
Oh
Flee.
shit!
You can't take it anymore. You must flee to a safe place. Refuse to leave it. You won't attack anyone. You won't attempt anything dangerous. You're not allowed to make a retreat roll. If you have an enemy at engaged range when you flee, your stress level is decreased by 1. So basically, you're trying to run now, and it's going to get basically a free attack because
Nice.
you're engaged with it.
Nice. And I'm frozen, right? Or
Yes,
does this override that?
this overrides that.
Okay.
Oh shit!
You knocked me out of being frozen to oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yes,
Yeah, the last sentence is what makes me cry.
and also Dionysus and Alexio and Andromede have to do a panic roll.
Oh, but Dionysus keeping it together. Alexio, you hang back. You've got the goods.
Alexio
And-
freezes on his next turn.
Oh,
Holy
Andrew's
shit.
And you're
having the
stressed.
chilliest fucking shower.
Andromede's still
And
enjoying
your
her shower.
stress. Oh man. So you double freeze. So Dionysus, your stress increases by 1. Alexio, your stress increases by 1. And Andromede, your stress
I did
increases
mine,
by
yeah.
1.
Dionysus, remember, you have a +3 modifier to fucking torching that Xeno. If that's what you do.
That's
And so you're going to try and go back into the Voodivert hole, I would imagine, correct, Sumbat?
Oh.
That'd probably be the safest place for you.
I was thinking the
they
river.
can't find me here. Zoop.
The Voodoo holes are just like shallow gullies, right?
Wherever you want to go, I'm willing to let it happen, but the attack's going to happen before that. So where are you wanting to go for your fleet?
So I get to go as a reaction.
Yeah, we're doing this now. Yeah,
So I'm trying to seek cover.
right.
The river isn't cover. The
No.
waterfall
And you're
isn't
prone,
cover,
by the way.
and I'm prone. And this tree isn't cover. Well, it is, but it's far away, and I can't get in the river.
Getting on the other
So-
side of the cliff
So
might
can
count
so
together.
can these? Well, this is. I mean, it was a cliff, so I crawl up it, right?
You could try and climb up it. Yeah, It's pretty sheer.
But the Voodoo hole doesn't have any further I can go in, right?
No.
Okay. I imagine Sunbat knocked on his ass with all this happening. He's trying to think of cover, and he's like, "Well, my hole isn't safe, but maybe the next one over is." So he's gonna try and crawl to the
Yeah,
adjacent hole.
Andromed's hole, I think, was right here. Or here.
There's each one. This is a hole right here. That's a hole. That's a
so I'm gonna
hole. That's a hole.
So
They're everywhere.
Sunbat would literally just try and crawl into the next hole over.
And so as you start to crawl away, its tail kind of swishes back and forth, and some of the acid blood hits the ground and causes the sand to hiss, and it leaps onto you and tries to do the deadly grab.
The deadly grab. That's my least favorite of the various grabs one can do.
And you're prone, right? So you're crawling away.
I am
So that
prone.
would add, we said 2d6. All right, so you have armor still, right?
Yeah.
So I would do that.
All right. Nothing comes through, and I go down to 1 armor.
If it hits, immediately drags you in. Oh my god! So, dude, your turn is going to last forever. All right, so
I'm sorry, dude. I know.
Drop your health by 1. You can do it.
Yep.
And as you try to get away, it grabs onto your ankle and drags you to the south.
Shit.
So there, 15 feet. You have to do a panic roll.
Appropriate.
So you freeze again.
Yeah, he's just
Very
it's a
appropriate.
dead body getting pulled now.
Oh wow. I'm sorry, Lee. I know.
It's all good, game. This is such a fucking.
Alistair. Oh yeah, you're gone.
Alistair's next county over by now. He's already arrived at the gate.
He's got our goods and he's making his way home.
I'm running for my life. No, I'm not running home. I think we're closer to Limeth Hold, so
Yeah.
I'm running east. And I probably hear the sounds of battle back behind me, and I'm running because I'm expecting that you're all getting eviscerated right now.
Well, I mean, it's probably about to happen. So yeah.
Smart.
Dionysus.
Well, I'm running towards it with the flame, and once I get there, as I see him pulling Sunbat, the only thing I know to do is just hold it on this fucking beast.
Through the flame and through the fire, my friend. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Through the flame and through the fire.
Mod 3 from the command.
Yep. So do a close combat check at +3. Don't put the plus. Just put 3.
Okay.
Roll panic before
Yeah.
nervous twitch. So you and Sunbat both increase by 1 stress level.
You're welcome.
But that attack goes through. Let me do the armor first. So that's 4d6 because it's fire. So you jam into it with the flame, and it kind of just pulls back away from it as the torch kind of sparks in all directions. It doesn't seem to have hurt it.
Oh God. Fuck.
Alexio, you stand there and look handsome because you're frozen.
Freeze.
Yep.
So he loses his next main action, right? Does that leave him a fast?
That leaves him a fast. Correct. So
And
you
what
can
do
move.
do in a fast?
Move.
Okay, move.
You can move.
You can run to the hills.
Run
for your
life.
I'm gonna get closer.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Alright.
All right. So Sunbat. Oh God. Here we go back to Sunbat's turn.
Well, so I lose a main action on. Well, so like shit's been. Yeah, okay. I lose a main action on Frozen, and am I still under the effects?
It's
of
a
seek cover?
fast action or a slow action that you lose?
A slow action.
You lose slow action. So you still have your fast action. So this thing has drug
Okay.
you over to the next place. You're laying on the
Okay.
ground. Your bow is back over here somewhere.
Okay. So I only have a fast action.
Correct. And that will remove your. Also, you tried to flee, correct?
I think
Or,
you're
I
and
tried
you
to
got
seek
you
cover.
got drug away. Go ahead and decrease your stress level by 1.
Oh, poggers. All right,
Okay.
we're down to 7.
Congrats!
Amazing.
And you have this will remove that last freeze that's on you. So you are after this round, you're back to having fast and slow. So right now you
Okay.
only have fast.
So I have a single fast action.
Correct.
I simply attempt to push the xenomorph. I am trying to push the xenomorph into the rocky banks of the river.
Okay, that is, I believe, a
Straight up close
fast.
combat, I think.
I think so. Yes, it is. So you'll be kicking it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking like kick this bitch. Like,
Sounds good.
Fuck it. I'm on my back. I'm a wounded animal. I'm kicking,
Okay, do it.
and I'm down at 1 health. All right. I will attempt to seek cover when I have an action to do so.
Yeah. So now Dion and Alexio has to do a panic roll.
Fuck. Okay, I mean I can scream.
You scream for me.
No!
Anthony, both of you scream. Both of you start screaming. That's all that lasts? I expected more.
I mean,
We're fucked.
Wow.
I'm not trying to scare the shit out of my dog here.
Andrew Mead?
I feel compelled to, at this moment, say that as soon as it was mentioned, I started listening to Vampire Weekend's Yahweh, which says, as a refrain, through the fire and through the flames, quite repeatedly. It's getting me in the fun mindset, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was really, really, really going to stick around and try to kill this xenomorph.
But...
But then 2 screams were rolled. I don't think we have time for that. I think 3 of us are going to die. And 2 of us are going to live. I'm going to try and make a mobility again. Get off the map
Okay,
and into the woods.
bye.
Yeet.
I stab her in the back.
Wow.
Roll
Dodge
that-
weave, dodge weave.
Well, that works out perfectly. You
Dodge weave and seek cover.
you drop your spear again.
Fuck it. I
as
don't
you-
need it. That's
yep.
where I'm going.
Yep, and you're out.
What we-o.
All right, now.
Bye!
See
Oh,
you later.
See you guys later.
Holy shit.
I'll see you in the den.
I will see you in the afterlife!
So as seeing that Dion is the major threat with his
Oh god.
his flamey type hissy thing, the xenomorph turns and whips its tail at him as hard as it can.
I hold strong.
Yes!
Wow. Apparently.
Ooh.
So the tail whips by you, completely missing you, and that takes us back to
It's like the Matrix.
Diane holds the strongest. Holy shit.
Dion. You're up.
Okay. What kind of materials do we have to start fires with?
Well, you are literally.
Is it like a liquid form?
No, no, nothing like that.
I wasn't sure if it was some
No.
sort of liquid that I could douse our friend and then
No.
torch with. Okay.
No.
Well, I'm gonna wave the torch at him again, but this time up by his head or anywhere in the body that I can just really get the most out of it with.
Okay. Go ahead. Close combat.
3 again.
No.
For the mod-
Plus 0. Nope. Some bat. That was just that one time.
Nice.
You boxed him up. You boxed him up. You're gonna box him out.
Okay, so that ends up doing enough damage to take it down to where it could possibly die. Basically, you hit it in the head where that arrow was with the torch.
Amazing.
Bonk.
Amazing.
Bunk.
I booped
Fuck
him.
yes.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
But something bad happens.
Oh god, we get sprayed with acid.
We feel that.
Yeah, so immediately whenever you cave in the back of its skull, acid begins spraying out like crazy. And so I need to check what the acid level is on this. And so, Scouts. Acid splash is 8. Okay, so you can do soak for this. Okay. But that's 8 plus the 2 damage that you did to it. Yeah, you can do your soak for whatever armor you have. So, Sumbat, that's 1 for you, correct? You lost 1 whenever it pounced on you? Is that right?
Well, yeah, so we roll 1 armor against this, right? Or no?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. So
you can roll an armor against it.
probably dead, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Nope. And
Okay,
your armor.
and Dionysus, you too. Roll your armor. Have you taken any armor rolls this round?
No, not yet.
Okay, so that means you roll 2d6 for your armor.
Fuck.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
So Dion, you take 2 damage, and the acid ends up spraying all over the place towards Alexio. But most of it gets trapped in the Caminus leaves, which doesn't do anything. It just kind of
Right.
sits on the leaves. Dion,
heck.
what's your do me a critical check, Sumbat, and Dion, what's your health at currently? You take 2 damage. So you had 4 health?
No, I have 2 health.
Oh, okay. So you're down to 0. You're incapacitated.
Shit.
And do
Does it
a
both
critical check.
Holy
So what's an 11? You are winded. So on the sheet, do a critical check.
Critical
Up at the
injury.
top. Yep. And so I need to do the death check for our friend here.
You said it's at the top. I don't see.
With the D66?
Yeah, D60
Oh,
or
I see,
D66.
okay,
Sorry,
thanks.
I thought there was an actual
Top
button
right,
for that.
top right corner of the thing. Yeah.
Oh god.
44. Punctured lung. That is a
Oh.
so the acid covers your chest and burns immediately through your suit and into your chest, and it begins to turn your chest into this ragged mush. And for our friend,
Mama.
the xenomorph staggers, bleeding severely. Its speed goes down by 1, but regains 1 health point. Roll 1d6 at the start of each round. On 1d3, it tries to escape. So it's at the start of its. So the only person that's still standing right now is Alexio. Sumbat and Dionysus are both broken.
Right.
So Alexio, you see this xenomorph, its skull part, the back part of its skull just goes flying off as Dionysus clambers into it with that torch. And it's shaking its head back and forth, and acid just sprays all over the place. You're up.
Is it alive still?
Oh yeah, it's still alive.
Holy shit. God damn it. Well, I guess I'm gonna
Hey.
stab it.
So move into engaged range.
Holy shit. I'm gonna try to stay in the bushes as much as I can while I stab this thing.
Smart,
Okay.
smart.
Well, I wouldn't still have the fire on me. Would I would have dropped it, obviously.
Oh, it completely it just burned straight through that thing. It's gone.
And this is just attack with runner spear.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Okay, and we do an armor check.
Holy shit.
It's
The runner's spear does have the AP quality.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
So we
Does
do
it?
-4 on that.
Nice.
Okay.
Casual reminder, you
And-
got a stunt.
Yeah, how
I
do you
got
want to
another
spend
stunt.
that stunt?
So I'm gonna do damage to it and push it back into the water.
Thank you.
Is that enough?
Is it enough?
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. Oh man, I can't remember on this one. Let's see.
Hey,
I'm going back. back.
2 for 1 is a good human Xeno ratio.
almost like-
if that's what. If
Yeah,
that's
that's
it
what
comes
I
down to,
always-
That's a
that's-
good ratio.
I'm like
Yeah,
stabbing
and-
it into where it's already wounded and shoving it, like pushing, almost throwing the spear into it as it hits the ground or whatever happens to it. If I can do that, right? That's what I want to do. Like stab and shove and almost like push the spear.
I'm kind of in agreement with Sumbat here. You only have one stunt and a Xenomorph. Well, it's a scout. It's a scout. I'll tell you what. I'll do an opposed strength tech with you.
Okay.
Okay, so you roll strength and
here
I
we
roll
go.
strength.
Does
Okay.
it get a little bit of adrenaline?
Just anything in
Distance?
strength or just strength?
Just
Pure?
no, your strength, just strength pure.
So
No,
roll
which
46.
you can't. No, you got to roll your panic too.
I panicked.
Not your panic. Your stress. Your stress. Because that you're adding that adrenaline to it, right?
There is
Oh, I
a way.
see.
There is a way where you can just hit base dice, put in a number, and then stress dice and put in a number if that's what it comes to. Or if you have no skill points in a strength skill, you could do that. Or you
Yeah,
could
that's probably
temporarily set a
easier.
strength skill
Oh,
to
I'll do
0,
heavy
hit the
machinery
button,
then.
and
That makes sense.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
I have
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
in heavy machinery.
Cool.
Okay.
Roll panic. Oh no, you don't.
You-
12.
Oh, you want to
Scream again. Scream for me.
Oh my god.
And roll. Decrease your stress by 1.
Okay.
So, let's see. Roll 1d6. 5. Okay, I think that's going to kill it, but we're also going to have a whole lot of fun acid splash.
Oh God.
So
So
basically, Dion and I are making, unless Dionysus might be covered by the can sleeves, but I'm definitely making another roll.
he's not close
Trying
enough
to
to
see
it. Yeah,
Dang.
both Dion and Sumbat do a critical injury roll. Oh god, somebody's dead.
I got winded the first time, but not so lucky this time.
So I'm going to go ahead and stop there for just a second because this is important. Please tell us about how Sumbat met his demise.
I feel like he's just sort of kicking at the Xeno, and then Alexio's spear goes into it. And he like Sunbat watches it die, and the acid just hits him right in the gut, and he's like just agony screaming, dies real quick, like seconds of extreme pain.
Dionysus, go ahead and do your D66 now.
I don't wanna. Oh,
Broken leg. So tell us about how the acid eats into your leg.
well, as I lay there gasping for air because the acid had already went into my one lung, and I mean, I don't really see. It's all blurs to me at this point. And then the pain is so great, I don't even feel it when it hits my leg. But once it hits my leg, obviously it just disintegrates through, and I'm still left there thrashing, except for my legs flopping around as I thrash.
Alexio, we still need to take care of you. So do an armor check. So you only have 1 armor left, but do it with a +4 cover.
Cool.
So the Caminus leaves protect you from the acid spray as the xenomorph thrashes around on the ground, screams out one last time, and then falls down and just twitches. Your spear is completely eaten up by all of the acid and it's just gone. So Dionysus is now broken with a punctured lung and a basically
Fucked up leg.
a really
Stump.
bad fucked up leg. Yeah, it's
Stump.
gone. I'm going to say it's
Yeah.
gone. It's amputated. It's not broken.
Is it bleeding or is it like cauterized?
It's
like,
that's cauterized, but his lungs are the issue right now. So punctured lung is one
day?
time a day. Yep, he's gonna have to do a check
A death
or
save
die.
to not die.
Yep.
okay. And
Remember
can't
I was
really-
I was literally like, well, I'm high empathy, so I could try and heal him, but
But
So much for
rip.
Yeah, if he's actively bleeding, and I think I can, I'm gonna take the torch and try to cauterize it, and then stomp the torch out.
The torch is
Okay.
eaten up by acid.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. If anything is still there, I'm stomping it out so there's no light, and then I'm dragging this poor soul into the bushes over here, so I have some cover while I desperately try to medically aid him.
Aid me medically.
So
Desperately try to.
let's see. You're gonna try and bring him up from broken, which
Yeah.
well,
I'm, like,
the first
wrapping
thing
him
you
in
need to do
leaves,
is
honestly.
let's
Stuff
see
them
here.
in there. Just stuff them in there.
That's all I'm doing.
All right, so let's see here. Broken. So there's two different medical aids that have to be done. The first is to fix a critical injury, and the second is to get him up from broken. So it's two separate medical rolls.
Uh-huh.
And the punctured lung is at... Oh, it doesn't say. I thought it was at a minus. Nope, it's not until you get later. So the medical roll would be for the punctured lung first, and it would be a straight medical roll.
Oh no.
Mamma mia.
Wow,
I inject
okay,
stem
I don't-
cells into his lungs.
Thank you. Thank you.
So basically, you kind of wrap him up in these caminus leaves, and you notice that the burning that's going on in his chest has stopped. But given that you don't have any medical tools,
Right.
he's still going to have to do a death check once a day
That's fair.
to see if. Yep. Now he can only crawl around unless you get him up, which is
I'm
going
gonna
to
try
be another medical roll.
Yeah,
Someone call me
But
Joe
this one's going to
Swanson.
be. This one's going to be at -1.
it's okay.
Well, never
Doesn't
mind.
matter.
Do a panic roll.
to drop me.
So, Alexio and Dionysus, you are here in these caminus leaf bushes. Dionysus has one leg that's now a stump. His chest is mangled, and you know that he's only going to be able to crawl around. He's not going to be. In order to help him, you are going to be moving at half speed the entire time.
Well, I'm okay. So I'm looking deeply into your eyes, Dionysus. I'm like, you're gonna get out of here. We're gonna make it. You just need to hang in there. Like you gotta pull together here, and I'm gonna drag you if I have to. And
I just stare at him because I'm basically in shock at this point.
I'm
If I'm not unconscious.
trying to drag him. Wait, do I know where my team went?
Close
I
to
guess I
Lameth.
don't know if I would even know. I'm going to Lameth. I'm going to Lameth. That makes sense. We're closer to that. So I'm just dragging him as much as I can. Do I
And
see Alistair?
Dionysus is just in shock. No, Alistair's gone. Alistair's probably already at
Yeah,
Lameth
okay.
inside and has a cup of caminus leaves.
I'm trying to get
So
him
you're
my
gonna
extra
continue-
food and water if I can help that to try to keep him like semi-stable and alive. If it helps.
So
at all.
okay, let's go ahead and look at Alistair and Andromede. Alistair first. Where did you just keep going?
Yeah, I just running, hoping that the sun's gonna come up soon, and then I can maybe slow my pace a little bit because I know they generally aren't supposed to be out in the
It's
daylight.
still the first half of the night.
Yeah, so I'm panicking and then just running.
Okay, Andromede.
I find a deep patch of Caminus leaves, as close to the battlefield as I can, without being right next to it, and I watch. I stay there and I watch.
And
I don't sleep. I just watch.
I think that is the perfect place to end for the day. So, Sumbat, you will be fondly remembered.
Amazing.
We will bring you back as another character whenever we come back next week, or whatever you want. We'll talk about that off stream. Dionysus, you're barely holding on to life.
Mama.
Alexio is trying to pull you. The only person that's probably going to make it to where they need to go is Alistair. Maybe Andromede the next morning. So, for those...